What's going on, you guys? This is Trent here at Rexburg Motorsports, here to do another machine walk around with you. Now, last year Kawasaki came out with the all-new Kawasaki KRX, and it was an awesome machine. Now, for 2021, they came out with two new models, the Special Edition and then a Trail and Rock Edition. Today, we're going to talk about the SE and what makes it an SE. Alright, so the Kawasaki KRX has been out for a year now. We've had a demo, we've put a lot of miles on, we've had a lot of customers come and pick up these machines, and I'll tell you, we've had some really good feedback on this machine. It's a really good machine. Kawasaki really did well. If you remember, or if you watched my last video, which you can check out at a link below here, I talked about how Kawasaki, in my opinion, they came late to the party, but they kicked in the door and they said, hey guys, I'm here and I'm in control. Kawasaki, I really do think, did that. Now, what makes the Kawasaki KRX so good? It's got to come down to ride quality. It's a really good ride. You've got 18 inches of suspension travel in the front, 20 inches of suspension travel in the rear, all coming through Fox's Podium 2.5 LSC shocks. Now, this suspension is very good. It really handles the slow speed chop really well, but it'll handle the big hits. And with so much suspension travel at both ends, you really haven't got to worry about anything that you come across on the trails. Now, with that suspension travel being so awesome on both ends, you've got really good control of that suspension as well. You've got a 4-link rear suspension that really keeps it in control, and then you've got a double wishbone front suspension. Now, this machine has nearly 14 inches of ground clearance. 13.8 is where it sits. And that ground clearance is really going to help you get over those rocks and logs really easy. Now, to help this ride quality, you've also got these monster Maxxis carnivores. You've got 31-inch carnivores on this thing. Nice thing with these tires too is they're 31x10s on all four corners. So this is one of the few machines out there that you can rotate the tires. Now, a big thing with this machine is how much bigger it is than everything else in the non-turbo 1000 class. This thing is 68 inches wide, 68.1 to be exact. 68 inches wide is 4 inches wider than the Honda Talon X, the YXZ 1000R, and the Polaris. So that extra width is also helping you get a little bit more suspension travel, but it gives you a lot more stability. So you can really charge through the rough sections without a worry of what is this thing going to do. Another thing that really aids in that ride quality is it's 130 inches long. It's 10 inches longer than a Razor XP. That extra length really helps calm this chassis down, allowing you to push even that much harder. Now, with all of the Kawasaki KRX models, you're getting things like the full doors, the beadlock wheels, and this great Fox suspension. Now, as far as the motor goes, the motor is a 1000cc inline twin, and Kawasaki actually said they had a lot of their sport bike engine developers working on this project. This motor is a screamer. Now, with it being a 1000cc non-turbo, there are aftermarket turbo kits that have become available with this, but Kawasaki hasn't turboed it yet from the factory. With this though, you've still got about 110, 112 horsepower. Kawasaki totes that this thing's got about 77 foot-pounds of torque too, which is an awesome strong motor. This is still a CVT transmission, and so you've got high, low, neutral, and reverse. And then instead of giving you a park gear, they gave you a park handbrake, which is going to be awesome fun too. Now, something that I love with this Kawasaki KRX is the 4-wheel drive systems. You've got your 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive select modes, and then you've got a 4-wheel diff lock mode. Now, this 4-wheel diff lock mode is going to be awesome for when you're really in the gnarly stuff. Hard rock crawling, hard mud, you know, doing the stuff that's really pushing the limits of this machine. That 4-wheel drive system is phenomenal. Now, with this being the SE, you can tell, man, this graphics package is sweet. I really want to bring some 3D glasses and check this thing out because it's got one of those really cool looks that really makes this ride stand out. But what does the SE package bring to the table? Now the SE package brings you a WARN winch. You get a VRX 4,500 pound winch. And then the big thing is a stereo system. You've got a Hifonics stereo system. It's Bluetooth, it's AM, FM ready, and its sound quality is phenomenal. A lot of people that we see come and get side-by-sides through here, that's one of the first things they get. They got to have their music with them on the trails. Kawasaki really hit it out of the park with this sound system. It's a very, very good sound quality. Now with this Kawasaki Hifonics sound system, you've got 2 door speakers, one on each side, and then you've also got a big speaker that sits right behind your head that takes up a little bit of the bed space. Here's that Hifonics sound system. Super awesome head unit. There's door speaker number 1. Door speaker number 2. There's that rear one. Now, the sound quality, like I said, is really, really good. You'll be shocked in how well these 3 speakers will add to your riding enjoyment. Now, with this Kawasaki, you still got 350 pounds worth of capacity in the bed. And then you've got awesome things that come on the Kawasaki's with like this gauge cluster. One of the best gauge clusters in the market, in my opinion. These seats are phenomenal. The seats are really, really good. The foam is good. The side bolstering is good. It really keeps you planted in the cockpit when you're going crazy with this driving. Now this Kawasaki is awesome. Been really pleased with the KRX. Come check out this SE model and one of the Trail Edition models. Not trail legal, still the same size, but they call it a Trail Edition because of what it comes with. Come and check these machines out here at Rexburg Motorsports. We would love to show you anything and everything that we've got under this roof. We've got 10 brands here at Rexburg Motorsports. If you would like to see more of this machine, check out the link below. I'll have a link to the page on our website where you can check out the specs a little bit more in depth on this. But Kawasaki really has a winner here, and we sure do appreciate you watching these videos. Thanks so much, and have a good day.